world leader in motorsports coverage, welcomes you live to Richmond International Raceway for the running of the Pontiac Excitement 400, the third stop on the 1997 NASCAR Winston Cup Trail. Flag waves and the Pontiac Excitement 400 is underway.
All right. Starting 33rd. I said during the Rockingham race that Richmond is not our best track. And starting 33rd. Yep. All right, one thing we have to be aware of is in the turns, the AI can get into us if we don't run a perfect line, perfect speed with them. That's an extra little challenge. Hey, there's Bill Elliott's Mac tonight. See, there's... It's my fault because I'm paying attention to paint jobs. There's another paint job. Robbie Gordon right there. The gray bullet, I guess we'll call it. But yeah, pit window is 75 to 80 laps on tires. We didn't want to be on the outside here. All right, we gotta be aggressive on short tracks because we can't just sit back here and pick flowers because the leaders will be on us fast. That's how you have to do it. We couldn't do it the lap previous because we were 3 wide. And they just don't want to give you room down there, which I understand. It's a simulation, not a video game. I mean, I'm not going to just plow into these guys and pass them and be like, oh, I win. But yeah, you saw the points in the intro there. We are leading the points by virtue of a top 5 at Daytona and a win at Rockingham. But I do not think we're going to have the points lead after this race. I just got a feeling. I forgot to see who's pitting behind us. Morgan. Morgan Shepherd will be pitting in front of us. That's the one I'm most worried about, because that's the one I don't know what they're going to do. I can't get down into that line like them yet. Look out, Jimmy Spencer. We talked in the garage at Rockingham just to smooth things over, but I don't think we're done yet with him. So you have to find that line every lap. And I have to find this line every lap. And this one's tricky. Yeah, I can run fast laps when we're not racing the AI, and I'm not worried about computer people driving into me. But when we're in a pack racing, I mean, I just can't run. There's too many things flying through my mind. Or I can't run perfect laps. Random cautions are on again. We'll get one quote-unquote debris caution this race. Or maybe we'll just say a fan was climbing the catch fence or something. I don't know. That's what we have to do. This is going to be a grueling 200 laps. I would prefer if we didn't get a caution. I do not want to be lumped back in with everyone again. We're starting to find it in 3 and 4. And then that's the thing. You find it, and then your tires start wearing, and then you have to change it. That's racing. Oh, Ricky Craven. He's been having a nice little battle with him here right now. In the early goings. Early going. All right, I already have to change my line going into 3. This I'm not talking as much because I'm really having to focus here. All right, let's use this. Let's use this hole that Jimmy Spencer's going to make. But again, I have to be perfect every time. And I can't, I'm not going to be able to do that. Yep. Can't get frustrated because, I mean, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want out of a racing simulation.
ESPN Speed World welcomes you live to Richmond International Raceway in Virginia, and it's being brought to you by Firestone, America's tire since 1900. By the more than 1,400 AutoZone stores across America. AutoZone, the best parts in auto parts. And by Burger King, where you can get your burger's worth.
All right, took about 10 laps off there, and you can see we don't have anyone breathing on our neck. We passed Michael Waltrip, and we're tracking down these next guys. Tire wear's good. We're pretty much halfway through the run. But we're gonna end up hitting that wall. Oh, there you go. That's perfect. That's the first time I've hit that like that. Because you come so close to hitting that curb, but if you do, you lose your speed. And you can see we're reaping the benefits here as we catch up to them. Oh. And our starting position here all comes down to how I qualify. I mean, I don't show qualifying before the races, but I mean, I could sit there and qualify for an hour until I get a real good spot, and we're good to go. In a little test race I did a couple days ago at this same difficulty, same everything, I qualified 6th, and I just didn't have it. Didn't have it in the car for this race. So we started in the 30s. All right, now we have to remember someone's behind us again. See, if I do that, if I can get that turn perfectly, we get enough of a run that we can do a little dive there into one and pass somebody. So our whole race relies on me hitting 4. Didn't do it there. We got you, Kyle. Next on our hit list is Jimmy Spencer up there. Boy, I'm really glad we weren't hanging out in the back of the pack. As I said, leaders come up on you in a hurry. Look out, Wall. I can't remember if I said it or not, but random cautions are on. Trying a different line there. Seems like we gained speed there. We'll check the interval number at the bottom on Spencer, see if we're catching up. Oh, we are. Oh yeah. Gained 0.2 on it. Yeah, it might be a lot of dead air. I really have to focus on this stuff. Look out. Ooh, close. We'll hit it eventually. Starting to lose our tires, yeah. Well, there we go. We were catching these guys, and something happened with Ted Musgrave. We avoided him, but someone behind us got into him. Almost caused a wreck with Bodine there. We got around him. Okay, I saw my rear view white car go up and almost hit him. So no one hit him. They just called a caution because he was stopped on the track. Good job. We are pitting, and we're going to do the math later. But this is going to be wild. 140 laps after this. The pit window's like 70 some. So this might become a tire wear race. All right, nobody pulling. All right, let's give him room in front of us. Morgan Shepherd. I don't like that he's not in here yet. Come on. I think we've passed all these guys. Okay, there's Dahlin back. Oh, we got, who is that? Ward Burton and Bobby Hamilton got into something. I think Bobby Hamilton has been wrecked every race. He was a wounded duck at Daytona. His car blew up at Rockingham. Now he just got into something else again here. Let's check this out. Ward Burton, they're coming out of the pits, catching up. He gets into Ricky Rudd, and Hamilton just destroys him. Interesting. All right, getting set to go green here again. Morgan Shepherd is a lap down. That's why he didn't pit on that lap. Cars that are a lap down have to pit a lap later. We're in 19th. If I'm on the top of my game, I'll have put a some kind of pit summary graphic showing where we were and where we're at now. Alright, I didn't. I got used to running by myself and running on old tires that this could be a recipe for disaster here. Ricky, just stay back there, man. You don't need this spot. Alright, we're gonna be dealing with messed up Ward Burton the rest of this race. Hey, he's out here getting points. But yeah, I love the randomness of the random cautions, which that obviously wasn't it. But I mean, we're racing here, but I don't know. This might come out now. It might have been scheduled to come out during that caution, so we might not get another one. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a real simple program. You just boot it up before the race. You tell it how long the race is, not laps, but minutes wise. And then you have the chance to get 3 cautions, and you can put the percentage that you're going to get a caution. So it says, hey, what's the percentage that you're going to get a 1 caution? And you can put 100, which means you're guaranteed to get 1. And then it randomizes when you get it in those 75 minutes. Pretty cool. Racing, the end goal is always to win, but if we can stay out of trouble here and not have your foot itchy like mine is right now, we can maybe get out of here with the top 15. Oh, good. That Morgan Shepherd's holding everyone up on that top line. So we do. We pitted lap 64. And then we'll do a round number of 80. So that'd be lap 140-ish that we'd have to pit again on tires, which will leave us 60 laps on the third run. Man, Lake Speed's pretty good, ratings-wise, in this game. I think I've encountered him more than anyone else. There we go, 15th. Not bad. However, we gain track position during those pit stops. I'll take it. And Sterling Marlin will take that. Bobby Labonte will take that. And Dave Marcus is going to hit us. Get out of here. Man. Oh, we got another yellow. Here's the scene of the crime. Oh, big mess here. What happened? It's something involving the 36. We're on board with the 36. Morgan Shepherd's having a rough one. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. Just checking out for Ward Burton. He has nowhere to go. He gets hit 3-4 times. All right, here we go. I'm wondering if we're seeing pit stops here. We're gonna stay with the AI and not pit. There might be some pitters. Nope. All right, restarting here. We took an extra lap under caution for the cleanup crews, I guess. These extra laps not putting any juice into the tires. We probably can make it to lap 150 before our next stop. Oh, come on. Okay. Hey, Mac tonight. In Real World 1997, he didn't debut that car until the fall for 4 or 5 races. But we're taking creative license and having him run it a few times. Or have him run it earlier in the season and have him run it more times than he did Real World. Restarts are just chaos. Now I hope that our random caution got hidden in one of those 2 cautions, so we don't get another one. Although, we might get another one here. And, okay, Ward Burton might be just packing it in. How's he still running? I mean, he got hit 4 or 5 times in that wreck alone. No, he looked like he's taking on left side tires. Jeff Gordon might be running away with this thing. Okay, I was wondering why we were passing cars here. It's because Dave Marcus is holding up his line. Johnny Benson's big yellow hood's making me nervous. Alright, Mayfield was for position. Elliott will be for position. Dave Marcus will not. Sorry, Bill. Yeah, I was going to say earlier, the cautions we've had at this race have been pretty organic. There was no weird AI stuff. Had a slow car on the track nobody got into, and then just a racing deal with the Skittles car. Okay, Ward Burton is back on pit road. Not sure what's going on there. Alright, Dave Marcus is holding up the show here. Okay, there he goes. Let's get him here. Cooperate with us there, Dave. I can't think off the top of my head who didn't make this race. I'll have that shown in the graphics before who missed the race, because this is only a field of 40. Because there's not enough pit stalls for 43 cars. I can't really... Oh, look out. Hang on. Morgan Shepherd again, you worm. My heart just flew out onto my computer desk. Ricky Craven's found his way up here. All right, Bill. Okay, Ward Burton is probably in on that, on a short track pit road cycle, I like to call it, where sometimes on NR2003 a slow car gets stuck in this weird loop where all he does is pit. He just goes around the track, pits. Goes around the track, pits. Again, I said this is the gold standard of racing, and it is. But it's 2003. There are some things going on. But you can see this, we'll know in the next 25 laps as we get towards the end of the pit window. But so far this AI is pretty dialed in tire wear wise. Because I'm doing what I can here. We got wear. Can't spin the tires too much, and I'm doing what I can to catch them. I know I said earlier I was content on riding out to a top 15, maybe top 10, and that doesn't mean I'm not going to take a spot if I can take it like this, but it has to be there when I take it. Yeah, hopefully you don't, if you see any little frame skips and stuff, it's because during the race I'll be pausing the game to make a note, write something down about something I want to show or a graphic I want to put up. And if I edit it perfectly, you won't be able to tell frame by frame. But who knows? Poor Ward Burton is still in his pit cycle. Or no, that was Robert Presley coming out of pit road. I don't know. I'm not risking this. Yep. Dang it. There's Ward Burton. Just running out the clock. Don't get into us, Ricky. Alright, Musgrave's a lap down. I should have remembered that. But everyone else here is just for position. Jimmy Spencer's made his way up to 7th. Not bad. There we go. Fuel adding none. I don't know about that. Maybe that number will change in 20 laps. But maybe not. I think we might be able to pass Bobby Labonte here. Let's hold it down. There we go. Yeah, 14, 15 laps here from pit stops. Nice little run we're having here. Not sure how much longer I want to mess with Ted Musgrave. So we're done. Is Rick masked for position? Can't be. No. No. Oh, Robbie Gordon isn't either. Surprised Ward Burton hasn't caused an accident yet. That's usually the end game on that pit road ineptitude cycle. Is there's eventually a wreck that will take him out, and sometimes he gets replaced by another driver who gets onto that cycle. Such is life. But yeah, we're winding this down, getting to this next pit stop. Thanks for all the likes and comments and everything. Hope everyone's doing okay mentally in the spring of 2020 here with everything going on. The big thing I'll tell you is if you're in your house all the time, go out for a walk, take a 10-minute, 20-minute walk. It changes your mood completely. Gives you a little jump. I know it sounds stupid and something out of a Hallmark movie, but it does the trick. If you feel that you just feel different, that's depression. That's cabin fever. That's everything. Just go out for a walk. All right. Anyway. I'm tempted to short pit. Get 5 good fast laps around the track while they're still on slow tires. And then pay for it at the end of the race. But we're not going to be at the end of a run. We'll only be 50 laps into an 80 lap run. So we have enough tires to compete. Looks like pit stops are starting. There was a red car other than Ward Burton on the pit road there. But why I don't want a short pit is because the AI they tend to cause accidents on short tracks when they're pitting. Pit stops are definitely starting. Man, Gordon short pitted. And I feel we're running, we're a second off. Here you go. That's another thing. Don't look at your numbers here. Just watch the track. Because these guys are... Oh! Jeff Gordon, from what I can tell from my seat, he has been leading this entire race. Don't hit us, Terry Labonte. Look out. from what I can tell from my captain's chair, Jeff Gordon was leading this entire race, and he isn't now. He's going to be a lap down. Let's find the pace car. Let's not get hit here. We just got gifted a top 10 finish here. He's not giving me any fuel. And we're taking on 4 tires. Oh man, this is big. Nice 15.3 pit stop. Don't speed here. Let's just take our time. No rush. I wonder if we beat him out. Yeah, we did. It looks like Ernie Irvan was involved. Alright. Jeff Gordon spun him out. Whatever. Oh, Mayfield. What was that? 4 rolls? Yeah, that brings out a caution. Let's go on board with Mayfield. Yeah, nowhere to go. And finally, let's see what Ernie Irvan saw. Or he probably had his eyes closed. Look out. Here we go, going back to green. Restarting 7th. Green. 47 laps to go. Okay, the big thing here, we don't know who's slow up there, who's going to cause an accident. We can see the leaders for the first time this race. But I'm just being cautious right now. Man, okay. Kenny Wallace just fell off the face of the earth there to pit, had an issue, and that could easily happen to, if we were behind him when that happened, look out. We're getting into him, we're spinning out, we're doing something. So we lucked out there. We are getting lucky so far this year. We had that little hiccup this race with Morgan Shepherd and Bill Elliott, but that was it. That's been it all season so far. So, but I think our luck's gonna run out eventually. Jeff Gordon's had awful luck. Oh, here we go. Don't do anything wild. All right. Wait a minute, were we at the tail end of everything here? Yeah, this is it. Wow. So there's only 12 cars on the lead lap. So if we don't wreck and don't do anything stupid, we're finishing pretty well here. And that's what I want, especially with like the goal here is to win the overall cup. The chase, that's just put in there to satiate people's thirst for the chase format. But I'm more about the overall points throughout the whole season. And we're doing really well so far. And our biggest threat is Jeff Gordon. And he had crappy luck at Rockingham after he was running top 5. And then here he's short pitted and caution came out and he's a lap down. Or no, he's 18. He's on the tail end. And would be able to swoop around to the end of the lead lap if a caution comes out here. Alright, Cal Petty is for position. So is Dallenbach. So is Andretti. Rusty Wallace is going to be because he led. He was leading on the restart. All right, Dallenbach, he pushed Rusty and Jeff Burton 3 wide a few laps ago, so he's feisty. And I saw him just try to get his nose in under me on that last turn. Yeah, we're not letting Wally Dallenbach ruin this for us. Might have to increase there's another number that you can mess with the AI. It's called the acceleration modifier. It tells them how much acceleration they get getting out of the turns. And I've noticed that I've beat them a few times like this. I shouldn't be able to do that. But he'll get me on this turn, so maybe that's just racing. I think it's just racing. Hopefully he gets the idea that we don't want to race with him. And he just falls back. Nemechek's for position here too. He sure is. So's Benson. Burton a lap down. Mark Martin 3.31 ahead of us. I don't see him. I wonder if Johnny Benson's just gotten lucky this year. Or what? Maybe he lucked out like we did on pit stops and everything this race. And then he had a good Daytona finish. I don't know, he was pretty decent in the 1997 season though. Top 10, I think. Overall points. It seems like Ward Burton has finished his pit cycle stuff. Haven't seen him swooping in and out. Gotta let Johnny Benson go. Yeah, Ward Burton finally said, enough's enough. Oh, not good. We haven't kissed that wall yet. Joe just latched on to Johnny Benson passing us there. He doesn't have anything for us. I hope not. You know, these guys are for position here. Grissom is too, and he's right there. Bill Elliott, we were running with him throughout large chunks of this race. He must have got caught on that caution. Mark Martin must be in not traffic, because he was gaining time on us before we had this little minor setback here. $20 to go. Or 21 to go. That's right. The laps to go is when the leader passes the line, and then my lap number doesn't change until yeah, 20 to go when Martin passes, and then I'm going to go to 181 here. Yeah. Alright, let's not pay attention to that. Let's actually race. Gotta say, it has been a nice little battle with Nemechek. This is it. This racing right now is why I spent a lot of time testing at all these tracks and finding a good AI difficulty, all the good AI numbers. This is it. I mean, we're battling for 8th spot right here, and we can't get out of the battle and get toward the leader here. Man, big gap to that next group. We're not going to catch that next group. We have Grissom here for 4th, so we can try to get him at the front of this pack. Wow, I wasn't expecting Earnhardt to be this good in the 97 ratings and everything. Daytona is just a roll of the dice for the AI, but hang on. But had a good Rockingham. Looks like he's going to finish second here. Trying to think of the AI cars that missed the field. Again, I'll have a graphic at the beginning of the race, but I haven't seen Greg Sachs. I don't know, I'm not going to think about it. But Greg Sachs for certain. I haven't seen him. Alright, good news is we're passing Grissom, but he's been passed by some other guys. Alright, we're coming up on 10 to go. Yeah, that's, I mean, we've had a great start to the season, knock on wood, these final 10 laps here, but we've been lucky. I'm not inclined to say, oh, I messed up all the difficulties on the AI, because Daytona was a crapshoot. We just got lucky there. Rockingham, yeah. We kind of cheesed that a little bit, and we got lucky there though too, with because accidents can happen anywhere, and we got lucky here as well. We didn't have to pit under that caution. I was even wondering aloud if we should, and I'm glad we didn't. And right now Jeff Burton could start smoking and his car would just automatically come down into our line and go into us. And that'd be all she wrote. And we've definitely had smokers this season. And again, we've just been lucky. We could have been right behind Jeff Gordon when he hit Ernie Irvin. So who knows? I'm trying. I'm trying to pass these guys to get more spots. But again, I made this difficult. Johnny, we got you. Again, we're running a sim racing game, so I'm doing sim racing. I'm not gonna dive into that corner there and let my car wash up and take out Johnny Benson. I'm not doing it, so that's why I had to put my brakes on, stay on that bottom line, and stay off of him. Oh, there's so many cars. I probably haven't been able to keep up with all these cars that are damaged this race. Rusty's for position. Yeah. But everyone else is out of our grasp. We got Rusty. Alright, we have room right here, Bill. Here we go. Mark Martin taking the white flag. He has a 4.6 second lead on everyone. Where'd Brett Bodine get into something? Another top 5 for us. 3 to start the season. But again, this could all go downhill the next 3 races. Bristol's looming. But we'll take top 3 here. Or top 4.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job, buddy.
Great job indeed. Ricky Rudd finished second. Look out. Keeping our car clean.
Keep it under 40. Keep it under 3,000 in second.
All right. Whew, that'll do it. Yeah, we had Kenny Wallace. He had a tire issue, and Mayfield and Irvin had accidents. Ward Burton just was in that loop, and then Cope and Hamilton got into stuff early too. And Jeff Gordon finished 15th. That's all she wrote from Richmond. We'll be back here later in the season. I'm pretty sure it's a chase race. This difficulty's good. I like it a lot. Like, we're not going to touch this track going to that next one. All right, that's it. Next race is we're at Atlanta for that next one. All right. Hey, thanks for watching.